give you that answer, I would have made sure it didn't happen.
So you're shocked by it, Wayne?
I'm extremely disappointed by it. You know, they had all the enthusiasm and all the energy and that type of stuff. And we were just lacking in those areas.
How big a setback is it for Wayne for your campaign moving forward?
Oh, that's to be seen, but you know, our problem is we get 2 or 3 good weeks of football and then we throw one of these games in again. So, you know, I just can't tell you why it happens, and it's been against the bottom 8 teams on nearly all occasions.
Why did you feel fortunate to be tried by so few points at half time?
Oh, no, not really. I mean, we'd gifted them 10 points. We'd gone up in a tap back and a drop out, and they scored 6 off that, and they got 2 off penalties, so that was 10 points and they were 16, so I didn't think they were that far in front of us. No. Second half was a different game.
Second half you didn't get into there after the field until about 8 or 9 minutes left.
Yeah, that's right. You know, it's just an indication of our mistakes and errors and lack of intent. We started the sets great. The first 2 sets were quite outstanding actually in the second half when we started, but then we got scored on and went to rubbish from there.
They look like a team that turned up thinking they'd just win tonight, Wayne?
I think we're that confident. I don't think there's that much. That we just turn up hoping the other guy do the job.
On the field, Darius, that first 10 to 12 minutes of the second half was a decisive time. The game a little bit away from you.
Yeah, we were just a bit off all night, and when things aren't going your way, it seems to go worse and worse. And just disappointing, like Wayne said. We defensively more than anything, we've been really good the last 2 weeks, and we've come with a defensive mindset. We spoke about it, and for whatever reason, and yeah, our lack of intensity and aggression was a little bit off. And you can't be off against anyone in this competition because they'll beat you.
Did they surprise you at all, Darius, the quality of their football tonight?
No, not really. I think it's just lack of our own performance. I'm not taking anything away from the Bulldogs. They were really good, but when we're on and we're enthusiastic and attention to details on, then that game doesn't happen. We know that, but we're probably not mentally tough enough at the moment in certain stages to switch it on, switch it off when we want to.
Wayne, in those weeks where you're off and they've interviewed them, is it something that's just happening on game day that they're off, or is it, can you see it sort of in the build-up or lead-up?
No, if you see it, you'd be over it pretty quickly and onto the players and that. But you know, we had a pretty good week's training this week and had a wonderful performance last week. You know, so there's just no reason for this stuff. It's just guys just turn up. Like, you know, so the closest thing I can kind of relate to it is that they're all hoping someone else will do the job, and I mean they're all thinking the same. Well, the majority of them are thinking the same.
Can you find the consistency to challenge this year, Wayne? Probably haven't found it all.
Well, it's our challenge right now. It's not that we can't play and we can't match it with the good teams. I mean, all of our best results have been against the top 8 teams. It's only the Storm and is the only top 8 team that's beaten us.
Is it an attitude thing there? Coming against the lesser teams?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. That's what we're saying.
Wayne, you switched Darius to fullback there halfway through the second half. What prompted that?
Well, I was just trying to make something happen. It just wasn't happening out there for us. So, like, just sit there and watch it, scoreboard keep ticking over, and get further away on you, and we can. There's not a lot you can do on match day as a coach, but you do have a bit of control over interchange, and just trying to make something happen.
Think you'll start at centre next week? Plan to start at
I don't know what I'll do next week.
Was Tavita injured, or did he just start a rotation?
No, he had a bit of soreness before the game today, and but he decided he wanted to play. I just brought him off after 10 minutes in that second half there. I didn't think once he warmed down, he wasn't going to be great to go again. So.